Okay, so good morning students, welcome back to our online class for today. Okay students, who can tell me what day is it today? So today is Wednesday, August 12, 2020. Alright, so this is the first section. Okay, you know already for the first section we are going to learn from blueprint 3. Okay students, so unit 5 changing images. So this is the new unit, okay, that we are going to study. Okay, lesson 1, deciding what to study. So students, with this lesson right now we continue this lesson. Okay, so in the previous section we have learned already about some vocabulary in this lesson. So the main topic that teacher want to teach you for today is about zero conditional. Everyone, have you ever learned about zero conditional before? How many conditional sentence in English? How do we use zero conditional in the sentences? Okay, so in this video has answer. So if you want to know the answer, just stick around. Okay, students, so good. Now before we get started with part D, grammar, teacher would like to review you about some vocabulary that we have learned so far in the previous session. Okay, so how many vocabulary have we learned, students, in this unit? Okay, so there are 8 vocabulary. So the first is about situation, interest, factor, avoid, opportunity, program, competitive, and offer. Okay, so just to remember about the meaning of all of this vocabulary, students. Okay, good. So if you're not sure about the meaning of all of these words, you can watch the previous video, then you will understand about the meaning of all of this vocabulary. Okay, so again, so in the previous video we have learned 8 vocabulary. Okay, the first is about situation, interest, factor, anything else, avoid, opportunity, program, competitive, and an offer. Okay, good students. Now let me get started. Alright students, so this is part D, grammar. So today teacher would like to teach you the special topic. Okay, one special topic is about zero conditional. Alright, so before we get started with zero conditional, teacher would like you to answer some question about conditional sentence first. Okay, so students, how many conditional sentence in English? Who know? So there are five types of zero conditional. Where can I write it? Okay, five types of zero conditional. What are they? Okay, so not zero conditional, conditional sentence. What are they? Who know? Okay, so first zero conditional. Okay, so zero. Anything else? First. Okay, first conditional sentence. Second, okay, second zero conditional. Third, okay, third. Anything else, students? The last one, okay, mixed conditional. Okay, mixed conditional. But today we just learn about zero conditional only. Okay, good. So students, how do we use zero conditional in the sentences? Okay, so let's teacher tell you. A zero conditional sentence is an if sentence that expresses something generally true. Okay, we used to express something generally true. Okay, good. It has an if clause. So if clause and result clause. So how many clauses are there? There are 2 clauses, okay, in zero conditional. So the first is if clause and result clause. Both clauses are in the present tense. Okay, so if clause in the present and result clause also in the present. Okay, let's see the example to make sure that you can understand about the definition of it. Example 1: if plants don't get water, they die. Okay, if plants don't get water, they died. True. Okay, this is true. Plant cannot live without water, right? Plant need water to live. So this sentence is correct. Generally true. Okay, true. So who can tell me which one is if clause, which one is result clause? So if clause express about the condition. Okay, express the condition, then get the result. Okay. So if over here, and this is clause and this is result clause. So if clause, result clause. Okay. Okay, result clause. You got with this? Number two, okay, this is the form of it, students. The form plus result clause. If clause plus comma plus result clause. Okay, the form. After finish this, teacher will tell you about the form. Okay. Number 2, if you have a degree in nothing, you have many job opportunities. This is true, okay? This is true. If you have a degree in nothing, okay? In nothing, you have many job opportunities. This is true. So if, this is if clause, okay, and result clause. This is called zero conditional. Any question? Okay, so teacher will tell you about the form, students. So this is the form of zero conditional. So if clause, okay, okay, you will confuse this. So let teacher read this. Okay, so if clause plus comma plus result clause. This is because you write if clause first. You can also write if clause in the end. Okay, let's see. Or, okay, one more. Let teacher write here. If clause, okay, if clause plus comma plus result clause. Okay, result clause. Okay, this is one form of the clause of zero conditional, okay, of zero conditional, or you can write another form. You can write result clause, okay, plus if clause. You can write like this as well, okay, the form of zero conditional. But you have to remember that clause over here, clause. These clauses are in the present, okay, present simple tense. Present simple tense, okay. Right, let's see the example. Plants don't have, okay, if plants don't get water. So don't get water, this is present simple, okay. They die. This is present simple, okay. Look at this. If you have a degree, you have, look at have. So this verb is in the present, okay. You have, so in the present. So clause, if clause, result clause. These both clauses are okay in the present. You can write it into two ways. Okay, the first way you can write if clause first, then you have to add comma in the middle of these two clauses, result clause, or result clause plus if clause. Okay, any question? Okay, good, students. So let's teach sum up what we have learned. Okay, for this video. So today the main topic today we learned about zero conditional. Okay, zero conditional, and you know about the meaning, how to use zero conditional in the sentences, and you know about the types of conditional sentence. So there are 5 types of conditional sentence in English. The first is zero conditional. Okay, the topic that we learned for today. And first conditional, second conditional, third conditional, and mixed conditional. So there are 5 types of conditional sentence in English. Okay, so zero conditional is used to express something generally true. True, right? Why? If plants don't get water, they die. Sure. If humans, okay, don't get rice or water, humans, they die. Okay, we will die as well. So this is true. So that's why we use zero conditional. Okay, so there are two ways to write the zero conditional. So the first is if clause first, then add comma in the middle of these two clauses, and another way, result clause plus if clause. Okay, good, students. So that's all. If you have any question, just leave your question below this video, then teacher will try to answer your questions. Thank you so much. See you in the second session.